Hey, Shalom, Israel. Isupk, Oklahoma Brotherhood class. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jen Yohana. And today is Brotherhood. You understand? Every Tuesday we do Brotherhood / Sisterhood classes. You understand? And it's so important to understand why we do these things. You understand? It is to build our brothers and build our sisters up. You know what I mean? Like, it's so important to bring our brothers and sisters up because we've been living in hell. You understand? We've been living in impoverished neighborhoods and, one parent homes. Some of them, some people are in, homes that, they didn't even, not supposed to grow up in, being adopted and, things like that, man. We haven't got the right training as a people. You understand? So today I wanted to kind of go into what a man is supposed to be doing according to the Bible. Who and who we should not be around. Who we should and who we should not be listening to. Right? And we know that we got all kind of blackety black. Well, we got preachers. You understand? We got people, so-called, leaders in our community that say that they know this, they know that. They know which way we should go. I mean, we had Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X. We had Marcus Garvey. You understand? We had plenty of brothers that stepped up and said that, we should do this, or we should go back to Africa, or we should be a Muslim, or we should, no non-violent. Let's be Christians. You understand? Be good Christians and forgive and just be as soft as pudding and just get hit over the head and get beat down as a people. Right? Those are the examples that we've had, growing up in this place. Those are the examples that, the oppressor doesn't mind giving us. The oppressor don't mind giving us a leader that will, be soft. You know what I'm saying? Let them beat us down, to a pulp. The oppressor don't mind us having leaders like that. You understand? But the Most High, you understand, he is not, you understand, a weak man. You understand? He is a man of war. You understand? And he commands his men to be men of war. You understand? We can't be men of war and we out here on drugs. You understand? Leaving our families, right? We cannot be men of war, you understand, if we out here, just going along with the get along. The brothers and sisters down there in Montgomery, Alabama, you understand, that is the type of spirit that our brothers are supposed to be in. You understand? Those are the type of things that, you don't see in our community. You don't see those type of events and those type of things happening in our community. Why? Because we've been raised by Christians. We've been raised by Muslims. We've been raised by, the pastors, you understand, that say, turn the other cheek. You understand? Not knowing that was talking about with your brother. You understand? Not with it talking about your damn oppressor that continues to beat you down, continues to kill you and hang you, and you can name it. That's what he does. You understand? That's not talking about that. You understand? We must be men, and we must have standards. You understand? We must resist temptation. And I know it's a lot out there. You understand? But you must resist it. You must be a man of war. Your mind always has to be on the mission, right? And a lot of times, there's things out there that the oppressor puts in our way that gets us off our square or off the mission. You understand? So I wanted to go into, this brotherhood class, talking to the brothers and what we need to be doing, you understand, while we trying to build up this nation, right? And I'm going to start at Psalms 1:1, all right? I'm at the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1, right? It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, right? Why should we listen to the ungodly, right? Why shouldn't we listen to the ungodly? Because the ungodly is smoking weed, right? The ungodly is chasing whores. The ungodly is out here doing, homosexuality. That's the ungodly. And why should we take counsel with the ungodly? You understand? If God ain't with you out, then I'm not listening to you. You understand? If you're not doing what the Most High says to do, then why should I listen to you? Right? It says, nor standeth in the way of sinners. You understand? You should not stand in the way of sinners. Don't be around, sinners. Right? I know it's tough. Right? It's tough. You got family members. You understand? You got family members that, you love. You understand? You've been around them all your life. You come into this truth. You understand? You cannot smoke weed anymore. You can't chase whores like you used to. You understand? You can't do the things that you used to do in the world, right? You cannot do the ungodly things anymore. But you just can't let go of your family members either. You understand? It's like you just got a love for them, right? But they don't mean you any love. Like they don't mean you any good, right? They don't mean you any good because they want to continue in sin. They want to keep you in sin. They want to keep you at a place to where, they say enjoy you, right? You don't come around no more. Man, I miss you, man. Where you been at, man? You still doing that Israelite thing? You understand? You still doing that? You still believing in that book? You understand? So you cannot be around these sinners, right? Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, right? Don't be a disrespectful person. You understand? Like you can't not be a disrespectful person. You're supposed to, be at peace with all men. You understand? It's going to be brothers and sisters that you come across that you just don't get along with, and that's okay. You understand? But be at peace with these brothers and sisters. These are your people still. You understand? You forgive your brother. You understand? You do what you need to do, to mend that relationship with that brother. Right? Verse 2. It says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. Like the delight that we have in the Isupk on the Command Junior, man, is the law. I would know none of these brothers and sisters in the world if it wasn't, for the law, for the Most High, for Christ. He brings us together. And we got one common thing that we follow, which is the law. That law keeps us together. That law keeps us in order. You understand? That law keeps us together because, it just binds us together, man. That brotherhood and just knowing our positions in this kingdom. We have to understand that we got to build the kingdom right now. You understand? We building the kingdom right now. And the only way we're going to do it is through brotherhood and sisterhood, right? We know our positions. You know what I mean? And we come together and we do it beautifully here in the Isupk. And it says, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. You understand? You got to be able to, you got to stand your ground every day, all day. This is for sisters too, right? Because it's going to be, there's all kind of temptations and demons out there that just waiting for you to slip. Just waiting for you to give up your square. Just waiting for you to give it, just slip one day. Just slip 1 minute. It's waiting. It's waiting for you to slip up and do the things that they want you to do in the world. You have to be able to be stronger than them. You have to be stronger than that. So you meditate in it day and night. You understand? Verse 3, and it says, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. You understand? Strong. Be like a tree. Strong roots. You understand? When you get into this truth, man, you stand in there. You learn all you can learn. You learn every Bible verse. You get into the stories. You get into the precepts to make yourself sturdy and strong in this truth. You understand? So you could be like a tree planted, by the rivers of the waters, right? That bringeth forth his fruit in his season. And that fruit, man, listen, we are bearing good fruit here in the Isupk. You understand? And as a man, of course, your fruit needs to be inside of that household as well. You understand? Your kids, your wife, you understand? They need to be part of that fruit too. So when anybody comes up and meets your family or meets your kids or your wife or anybody that you have a connection to, you understand? They are bearing good fruit as well. they're setting the example as well, right? Those are the type of fruit that we're trying to bring out here in the ISUPK. So even as an officer in the school, the fruit that we bring in, we're trying to bring in good troopers, good officers, good sisters. You understand? Good young men. You understand? And so they can bear good fruit, and on and on and on and on, right? It says, his leaf also shall not wither. You understand? And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You understand? You cannot fade away in this thing. You know what I mean? Once you into solid ground, though, nothing can move you. You will not wither away. You understand? You will not, go back to and fro in the world. You understand? You will not, be shaken in this truth. You on solid ground, brother. You on solid ground. Can't nothing shake you. I don't care what they believe in. You cannot be shaken. And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Whatever you come up against, whatever you put your hands on, whatever you can think of, business-wise, your kids, your family, anything you put your hands on, you will prosper if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? It says, verse 4, the ungodly are not so, right? But are like the chaff which the wind driveth away, right? And that is the ungodly. The ungodly is easily shaken, right? A Christian is easily shaken. A Christian is easily broken down. We can break the Christians down so easily because the doctrine is unstable. The Christian church is so unstable in all its ways, right? So unstable to where you tell a Christian, is homosexuality. I talking to one of the brothers today. You ask him, is homosexuality against God? He said, yeah, man, my pastor teach that. Every time we get around to it, he teaches that. We don't allow the homosexuals in there. I said, okay. I said, what about that pork? Well, I don't know about that. We know it ain't good, but sometimes I just sleep. I gotta have a little bit of it. I said, but is your pastor talking about that? And he's like, nah. I said, there it is. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna bring that out, right? Let me bring that out real quick. Let me go to. Let's see what James talking about. Let's see. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? Like double. Like this is one thing that the Christian church don't understand, man. Let's go to James chapter 1, verse 8. It says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, right? A double-minded man is unstable, to and fro, back and forth. You understand? Like, there's no way anybody can follow a double-minded man. Your woman will even know if you're a double-minded man. And she will start to question, damn, why did I get with this brother? He is double-minded. You understand? 1 minute we eating pork, 1 minute we ain't. 1 minute we doing Christmas, 1 minute we ain't. You understand? Going back and forth. You understand? And there's no back and forth with the Most High. It's either you hot or you cold. You understand? Listen, man, you're going to have to choose a side, right? And if you lukewarm, oh Lord, he's going to spew you out of his mouth, man. It's going to be like he turning his back on you, man. You can't be on the fence with the Most High, man. He don't respect that, right? Let's see, verse 5. It says, therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in judgment. You ain't even gonna be able to stand in the most when the judgment comes, man. You ain't even gonna stand. You can't stand on nothing because you to and fro, you back and forth. You can't stand on nothing. There's nothing that you can do if you a double-minded man. You going back and forth. That is an ungodly man. An ungodly man knows the laws. A godly man knows the law, statutes, and commandments. So there's no to and fro. There's no back and forth. There's no if this or, well, what about that? No, this is the law. We cannot eat shrimp, crab, legs, pork. We can't eat that. These are the holidays. These are the things that we don't follow. These are the things we do follow, right? It's easy if you just follow it. But if you want to go on your own understanding, well, we know what that leads, right? What does it say? It says, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous, right? You ain't going to be able to stand amongst the righteous. Why? Why ain't you going to be able to stand with the righteous? Because the righteous is going to be following them laws, statutes, and commandments. And if you ain't, then Lord, I mean, you think about how many check-ins you're going to be getting. You're going to be sitting there all alone doing what in that time? The righteous is going to be looking at you like, brother, sister, get it in order. Get in order. What are you doing? You know, you're going to be so out of place that there is nothing else to do but those laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Verse 6, it says, for the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish, right? The way of the ungodly shall perish. You understand? And that's why we on these corners, man. That's why we trying to tell our brothers and sisters every single day, man. Get out of that Christian church. Stop being, a double-minded man or woman. You understand? Either you're going to follow the Most High or you're going to be following your damn self. You understand? Most likely it's going to be yourself because we love that old self-love. You understand? I wants to be happy. Right? We follow that to a T. We follow that until we die. You understand? I can do bad by myself. Right? And now we all alone in these houses. Now we raising kids by ourselves. You understand? Nobody can tell your kid nothing in the neighborhood. He terrorizing the neighborhood. And soon as somebody go out there and say something to him, you ready to fight. You ready to kick down the doors and wave in the fofo. You ready to do whatever it takes, you understand, to defend your bad, belligerent kid, right? That is the problem we have in our community. Well, one of them anyway, right? There's number one thing that we have in our community is that there's no community. There's no togetherness. There's nothing that we're doing here, right? We listen, man, we came together in Montgomery, man. Let's see where that leads. Right? Hopefully our brothers don't go back to sleep. Right? Brothers must keep this charge up and keep going. Right? Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 6. Right? Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 6. Right? Verse let's jump to 10. Right? Right? This is another thing that plagues our brothers in our community. You understand? This is one of the things that plague our brothers in our community is the money, right? 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10 says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, right? Growing up in the hood, growing up in a place where, this world don't love us, man, right? And about, 13, 14, we start to realize that. We start to realize that the world don't love us. We start to realize that, my mom, she's struggling, trying to put food on the table. How can I help? As a young man, we try to, compensate that, right? We try to compensate for our moms because, of course, growing up, we hear sometimes, you the man of the house. You the man of the house now, whatever. Right? So we feel like we got to go do something. We feel like we need to, cover for our mothers, shortcomings or, need some money in the house. So we get to loving that money. And we start to do things to get that money. And once we start to get it, Lord, you buying your Jordans, you're buying everything, you want it. You're helping your mom out, pay them bills up, you understand? And it feels good, but we start to just love it, to a point to where we're killing for it, right? We're selling drugs for it, you understand? We doing anything we can. We pimping our women for it. Right? We're doing whatever we can in order to get that money. And we start to put that money over our morals. Right? We start to put that money over, our brothers and our sisters. You understand? We start putting that money over our community. Right? Brothers, black people say all the time, you understand? As soon as I got my money, I was gone. I'm leaving. Right? You know what I mean? We leave the community. We leave our families. We do all sorts of things for that money. So it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Right? And then it says, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith. Right? And pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Right? Like, we covered after that money. Right? And when you covered after that money, you're going to err from the faith, right? You're going to err from the faith. You're going to, when you hate your brother, you didn't err from the faith. When you kill your brother behind some damn money, you didn't err from the faith. You understand? It says, and pierce themselves through that with many sorrows. You understand? We're going to kill each other for that. You know what I'm saying? The money, the power that money brings, man, it's just, it's golden to somebody that's broke. You understand? So we pierce ourselves and we mess ourselves up behind the love of money. You know what I'm saying? Through many, listen, man, you can count the ways. I mean, listen, look at the damn prisons. Look at the damn prisons, man. A lot of the brothers and sisters in there because of the love of money, chasing that dollar and doing any and everything, for that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Through many sorrows, man. You kill your brother. I mean, damn, everybody's sorrowing behind that brother. You know what I'm saying? You got your mom, the dad, everybody's, it's many things that can happen when you love that money. You know what I'm saying? And in verse 11, it says, but thou, O man of God, okay? This is a man of God. This is who talking to, the man of God. Flee these things, right? We have to flee these things, right? Flee these things of loving this money. We got to flee that thing. You understand? Don't put too much importance on chasing that guap or chasing that bag. We got to get away from that. Don't put too, we got to make it so we can eat. You got to pay your mortgage or your rent or whatever. You damn right. Go to work. Pay your bills. You understand? Save up a little guala. Whatever you can. You understand? But do not put that at the forefront of your mind. The forefront of your mind needs to be the law, statutes, and commandments. If your brother needs some help your brother out. You got a few dollars? Yeah, I got a few dollars, brother. Right? It says, but thou, O man of God, flee these things, right? And it says, and follow after righteousness, right? Righteousness. And what's right, man? Listen, man, let's go through these things. It's got a list of things on here. If you follow me, man, listen, it's got a list of things here, right? It's got a list of things that says righteousness. Now, what is righteousness? Let's find out. Let's go to Psalms 119, 142. Let's go. Psalms 119, 142. Right? Okay. And it says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Righteousness equals the truth. The law equals righteousness, right? If you are a righteous man, you're going to be following the law. Period. You understand? That is what's righteous. That is what's righteous according to the Most High, is the law. You following that law, or you righteous in the Most High's eyes, right? It says, what's next? Godliness. You understand? Now, what is godliness, right? Being godly is, because everybody's a god, right? I mean, not everybody, but, the children of Israel, the men of Israel, has definitely been referred to as gods in the Bible, right? Psalms 4:3 says this, but know that the Lord has set apart him that is godly for himself. And who did he set apart? The children of Israel. The Lord would hear when I call unto him. The Lord is going to hear you when you are being godly, following the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? That is the only way we can be godly here. Right? What's next? Faith. Lord, what's faith? Faith is Hebrews 11:1. Right? Let's go to Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So if you think about it, right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for. And what do the Israelites hope for? Right? We are hoping that the Most High still remembers us so he can come back and get us. Right? We are hoping to get, saved from our enemies. Right? That is what we hope for. We are hoping for these things. Right? And the evidence of things not seen. What haven't we seen? Right? The evidence of things not seen. Let's think about it. What haven't we seen? We didn't see, the children of Israel come out of Egypt, but we read about it and we believe it. We have faith that the Most High will come back and get us just like he got the brothers and sisters out of Egypt. We didn't see Sodom and Gomorrah get burned down, but we read about it. You understand? We didn't see the world getting flooded by the Most High, but we read about it. Those are the things that was not seen. But we have faith that those things did happen, and the Most High, through his mercy, will come back and get us too. You understand? But we have to be worthy of that. We have to be worthy of the Most High coming back and getting us. And the only way is, of course, laws, the statutes, and the commandments. We have to follow these things, right? What's next? Love. Oh, Lord, what is love? And we talk about this all the time. 1 John 5:3, right? For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. That's love. Love is the commandments. You understand? If you not sleeping with your brother's wife, that's showing your brother love, man. I ain't sleeping with your wife, brother. Oh, man, I love you too much to do that. You understand? Love is these commandments, man, and it keeps you together, right? It keeps you on one accord with your brothers, man, so y'all can just walk along and do the work together. You understand? That is love. Love is keeping these commandments. What else we got? Patience. Oh, Lord. Now, that's something Israel ain't got a lot of, is patience. Right? Right? What is patience? What is patience? Matter of fact, let's just look it up. Let's look up the word patience, man. Because at the end of the day, man, let's go to, let's look up, let's see. Patience. James. Let's go to James. James chapter 5. Let me see. What is that right there? Man, hold up. Man, that's a good one. Patience. Patience. He says, James 5:8 says, be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Now, patience for your brother and your sister, man. Listen, you got to be patient, right? But this scripture says, be ye also patient. Establish your hearts. What is that? Establish your heart. Well, your heart is your mind, right? For the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. You understand? You have to get your mind in order, to get right before the Christ comes back. You understand? You got to get yourself in order. Get your mind in order. But the patience is what we're going to need out here on these streets. We're going to have patience with each other, with your brothers, with your sisters. You're going to have patience. You got to have patience, right? Meekness. Meekness. What is meekness? Oh, Lord. Meekness. Whew. Meekness is, You know what? Let's look it up, because I looked it up earlier today. I know what it means, and I came up with egoless. Meekness is a spiritually meek person. Is not self-willed, not continually concerned with his own ways, ideas, and wishes. That's meekness. You understand? A brother or sister that is meek, you understand, is not worried about, his own way. I'm always right. We need to do it my way. No, brother, so we having a conversation. Okay, brother, yeah, let's try it your way. Oh, no sweat. You know what I'm saying? No, I'll follow you. You understand? That's a meek brother or sister. You understand? Understanding that you're not always right. It's okay to take somebody else's advice. You know what I'm saying? Advice or whatever. You understand? That is a meek man or brother or sister. Like, let's do that. You know what I mean? So, doing all of these things and doing all of this is just following the law, statutes, commandments. All of these fall into the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Let's go to verse 12. 6 and 12. It says, fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called. Right? So what is the good fight, man, of faith? What is the good fight? Right? The good fight is, listen, stand in this truth. Right? Stand 10 toes down with the Most High. Right? It says, lay hold on eternal life. And what is eternal life? You understand? Getting inside of them gates, man. You understand? Getting inside of them gates, you know what I'm saying, that Christ is going to, come back and rule one day. You know what I mean? That's eternal life. You know what I mean? What else we got? Whereunto thou art also, right, called and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. Right? So when you go, hey, Shalom, y'all about Shimon, what's up, Hebrew? You understand? Like, when you get into this, eternal life, you understand, and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a brother in the UPK, you understand, we want to profess a good work or good profession. You understand? Because in the site, it says before many witnesses. And listen, man, when you out here and you are a godly man or you are a righteous brother, you understand, you have to show that to everybody. Every witness, everybody that see you, that you don't even think that's watching you. You have to be a godly man. You have to be a righteous brother. And every move you make, believe me, brother, if they know you could, you think that you an Israelite, okay, them brothers is going to be watching you. Them brothers is always watching you, you understand, when they believe, you think you somebody. Believe me, at my damn slavery, listen, they know, you understand, I'm an Israelite, you understand, I'm in the UPK, you understand, you come to me about some Bible, I'm going to give it to you, you understand, and those brothers and sisters, yeah, they waiting on the brother to slip up, say something wrong, you understand, all that. So you have to be, you know what I'm saying, you got to profess that good work, you understand, profess it all the time, man. In front of many witnesses, whomever, you understand, because they're going to need a good brother to lean on. They come to me about scripture questions all the damn time. You understand? Shalom, y'all thought about Shimon Shah, sis. You understand? Like these brothers and sisters need righteous leadership out here. And that is the ISUPK. You understand? And we take an oath in the UPK, you understand, and we do what we supposed to do. And they're going to have judgment, righteous judgment on the planet Earth. That's us. That's the job that we had to take. That's why we got that oil poured on our heads. Sisters as well. You understand? Sisters out here, they got their shields on. They Israelites. Everybody know it, and they waiting for them to slip up. You understand? Don't give them a chance. You understand? To look at you and be like, oh yeah, you just want you like us. You one of these regular niggas out here. Now, you understand? No, we are set apart. You understand? We out here and we're supposed to be setting the example. You understand? Not just for, people in the UPK. This is people outside that need to come in here. Right? verse 13. It says, I give thee charge in the sight of God, who quicketh. Hold on, Salaki. Let me see if I'm in this. Am I in this verse? I ain't in this verse. Let me see. 13. I give thee charge in the sight of God, and who quickeneth all things, who make alive all things, and before Christ, who before Pontius Pilate witnessed a good confession. You understand? Like, that's what you want to do. In the sight of God, you want to be seen as a righteous man, a man that is worthy of, you understand, salvation, of the kingdom. You understand? Let's go to James 5 and 8. Let's go back to James 5 and 8 real quick here, because I was going to jump over there earlier. You know what I'm saying? James got some stuff to say, and I'm trying to, let me see. James 5 and 8. There we go. All right, the book of James, chapter 5, verse 8. Let's see where we're going to start at. Verse 8, it said, be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Right? You got to be patient, because the Most High and Christ, listen, Christ is coming back. You understand? So get your mind together. Right? Verse 9, it says, grudge not one against another. Like, don't hold no grudges with your brothers and with your sisters. Don't hold no grudges. Right? Brethren, lest ye be condemned. You understand? Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Right? Listen, man, don't hold no grudges with your brothers and your sisters. You understand? Lest you're going to be condemned for that. Right? He said the judge standeth before the door. And listen, man, you want to make everything right before you come before that judge. You understand? Hey, shalom, y'all, bashim, y'all, shabrakatah, one. Right? You want to be, you want to be everything clear once you stand before that judge. You understand? You want to be crystal clear with your brothers and your sisters, everything a clean slate. You understand? Any type of issues, you want to go ahead and lay it to rest with your brothers and sisters before you go before that judge, right? Verse 10, it says, take, my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience, right? You want to think about the prophets and the brothers before you. You know what I'm saying? You want to think about Isaiah, Jeremiah. You understand? You want to think about all these brothers and the things that they, you know what I'm saying, was afflicted about. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went through some affliction, man. You understand? You think about the things that we go through as Israelites, you understand, in the Isupk. Like, we go through affliction out here. Did we get called names? Go get a job. You understand? Y'all are some racist people, right? Listen, man, you got to suffer all those things. You understand? And be patient with it, right? These brothers had patience with it. They had patience with our people. You understand? We have to have that same patience, because, listen, man, nobody's above suffering. No brother or sister is above suffering, especially right now. You understand? You got to make yourself worthy of the kingdom of heaven. You understand? You got to go through that fire, and you got to come out like fine gold on the other side. You understand? Verse 11, it says, behold, we count them happy which endure. I mean, think about all these things, man. Think about all these things we got to endure right now. You understand? Later on, you're going to be counted as happy you went through that. You're going to be happy that you went through that thing, man. And say, man, listen, man, I came through. I'm good to go. Because you have suffered everything that you needed to suffer to get to this kingdom of heaven, man. You understand? You have to fight a little bit. So what? You've been fighting all your life in this damn kingdom, man. What's one more? You understand? What's one more fight, man? And doing it for the kingdom of heaven. I mean, damn. Why wouldn't you want to fight for that? Why wouldn't you want to fight, you understand, for the Most High's kingdom? Why wouldn't you? You understand? You've been fighting for nothing here, right? I was in the damn, you understand, the oppressor's military, fighting for not a damn thing that was going to help me or my family or my people, right? I could have died for a damn country that damn sure don't love me, right? Why not fight for something that is righteous? Why not fight for the kingdom of heaven? Why not fight for my own people, right? Something worthy to the Most High, right? It says, Salakia, let me read verse 11 again. It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job. Ain't you heard of the patience? Everybody, I don't give a damn who you are in this world. The Christians done heard about Job and his patience. You understand? Like, this brother went through some, I mean, come on, man. But this brother stood in there. He stood 10 toes down. He lost every damn thing. He lost everything. Lost it all, man. You understand? But he stayed 10 toes down, man. So who are you? Who are you to say, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to go to camp. I don't want to go to class. I don't feel like, man, you better get up. You understand? You better get up and do this work. You understand? Your people need you, man. You understand? Your brothers need you. Your sisters need you. Get up. Let's get this work done, man. Because you'll get up and go to that damn, that job every damn day. You understand? You'll get up and go to that damn place that pays you to get in there. You understand? But you don't want to get up and work for the kingdom of heaven? I don't know what the hell you thinking about. You understand? That ain't no damn job. That's a slavery you going through. This is our job right here, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments. Teaching our people. You understand? Coming together with your brothers and sisters. That's our job. That's what we need to be focused on, right? These are the things that we supposed to be doing. These damn classes, you understand? These classes is very important for our people. You understand? You never know who's watching and who needs to hear this word. So we have to get up and do our damn classes. You know, we never know who the hell is going to be listening that needs this word. You understand? Verse 11 again, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord. I mean, damn. Didn't you see what Christ went through? Well, didn't you see it? They have damn videos. They got all kind of damn tapes and videos and movies, you understand, about what Christ went through. Damn, we got a whole book about what Christ went through on this damn earth. You understand? Who are you not to go through that same thing? You understand? Who are we to say that we shouldn't be going through all this suffering when we the ones broke the law, statutes, and commandments? We the ones did that. Yahweh Shemar Tabashir Al-Shah says, Shalom. You understand? Like, we the ones broke these laws, statutes, and commandments. So we got to go through that fire to get right with the Most High, and that's it. You understand? Stand up in it. You understand? Gird up your loins, and let's get this work done, man. Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. You understand? Like, you suffering in the ghetto, in poverty, in all of these things, man. You understand? And we fighting through that. You understand? Why not come over here with the Most High, man, and do it in righteousness, man? Do it in righteousness. Do it, you know what I'm saying? Do it the way the Most High wants you to do it, man. They want you to be beat down in this place. They want you to be walking around with your head down and, oh, ain't no hope for black people. And then what? No, man. Get up, gird up your loins, man. Straighten up your back. You understand? And speak boldly out here. You understand? We are God's chosen people, man. You know, that should put a smile on your damn face every time you hear that. You understand? Every time I hear, you know what I'm saying, I'm God's chosen people, man. Like, I know that it's something on the other side. I know it's something on the other side of this every time I hear that. You understand? We are a holy people. We are a separate people, man. And we know it by just opening up our doors and looking outside, man. Our kids is faster. They better learners. They smarter. They doing all these things, and it's amazing. Our women are just amazing. Our men are amazing, even at our lowest state. So what the hell are we talking about here? We know that it's something better out there for us. And it's the Lord. It's the Most High. It's the kingdom of heaven, man. So eat it up. Come on into the Isupk. Get in these classes, man, and sit your butt down and learn about your history. Learn about your people. Learn how you can be righteous. You understand? Learn how you can be set apart. I mean, come on, man. What other thing do we need to be learning here? We didn't learn all the wicked stuff that we could here. All this wickedness that we done learned here, man, has done us nothing. We ain't got nothing in here. You understand? Why not learn how to be righteous and be set apart so we can build something for ourselves, right? How to be a man in this place. You know what I'm saying? I never knew how to be a man. I didn't know how to do a damn thing in this place, but know how to chase some women. I knew how to smoke some weed. I know how to roll that thing up, roll that blunt up. I know how to smoke good, drink good, go to the strip club. You understand? I know how to do all those wicked things. But now, boy, man, now I know how to do some righteous stuff, man. Now, listen, man, now I know I got to go to the Passover. You understand? I got to do the Feast of Unleavened Bread. I got to do the Feast of Tabernacles. Now I got to do these things that the Most High said to put down, right? So now I'm doing these things, man, and it feels like I'm a man now. You understand? Now I feel like I'm coming into myself now. Instead of killing myself with the dope and the drugs and the women and all types of abominations. Now I'm doing okay. Now I know how to run my family. You understand? Now I know how to be a righteous father in this home. You know what I'm saying? Being a righteous husband in this home, right? Knowing how to be a righteous brother in the truth. You understand? According to the Most High, right? Now I know how to do all these things according to the Most High. Now your boy is getting big. I'm only 5'8", but I feel like I'm 6'8", right? I feel like I'm 6'8" right now, right? Because of these laws, statutes, and commandments that I stand on, man, 10 toes down. You understand? So, as a brother in this truth, man, I wanted to talk to the brothers today, man, and give them a little bit of stuff that we can do to become men, man. Continue this thing on. And if these brothers out here in this world need somebody to look at, then we are that example, right? We are that example that our brothers out here need to look at. You understand? And shoot, for our women to look at as well. You understand? Our women are going through it in this place. You understand? Captain Tazariak say this all the time. When we stop loving whores, our women will stop being whores. They will automatically start changing into the things that please that man, right? And when I say a man, I mean a man of the Lord, a man of the Most High, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what our women need. Men like that. You understand? Not a man that's just to and fro, back and forth. Don't know how to lead. Don't know which way to go. You know what I'm saying? A sister looks for protection in a man. And that's what we have to be, right? That's what we have to be in these last days. You understand? Because it's going to get worse. It's going to get bad out here. I mean, damn, did y'all see Hawaii? I mean, they said that fire was moving, what is that, a minute? You understand? A mile a minute? I mean, come on, man. And it's going to get worse. You understand? It's going to get worse out here. And we have to be able to come together and do the things we need to do so we can have that protection around us. Just like the children of Israel when they was, when that death angel passed over Egypt. You understand? We have to be able to come together, man. So that's what I wanted to drop down today, man. That brotherhood, that sisterhood, you understand? Understanding what we need to do as brothers and as sisters, you understand? Brothers, definitely, we got to get in order. You understand? We got to get in order. And the only way you're going to do it is following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Get into the Isupk. You understand? Get under righteous leadership. You understand? And you will, listen, man, you're going to come out like fine gold, man. You're going to come out, you understand, ready to rumble. Ready to be a soldier for the Most High. You know what I mean? And, that's what I wanted to do today. You understand? And I'm just going to drop it right there. I'm going to drop the mic right there. You understand? I'm going to go through these announcements real quick. You know what I'm saying? We are the Isupk. Started out at 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. The Isupk is the home of the truth. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and share themselves with the world. If a brother has interest in a sister in the school, he is to seek permission from the head to speak to her. If he or she needs transportation to a class, the teacher will arrange it. Tithes is a commandment. from the Most High. Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Numbers 18, 20 through 21. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, pay to the ISUPK. Either give to the teacher in the class or mail it in a money order to ISUPK, the Israelite School of UPK, P.O. Box 11, Upper Darby, PA, 19082. Trooper program. When a brother comes into the ISUPK, he wants to become a trooper in this school, there are steps it needs to take. For 90 days, a brother wears all black, boots, shirt, pants, head, war scarf to get in the spirit of warfare. This is protocol, even if you're attending classes online and not physically in the school of the ISUPK. A trooper is not allowed nor authorized to teach or battle. They are to attend class and learn only. After 90 days of learning and being cleansed of the world, a brother will be given a name in Hebrew, which you will be known in the school. Brothers that faithfully attend the classes will be offered to officially enter into the nation by communication from an officer and given further instruction. This is great work in the name of the Most High in Christ. Please show diligence, bring all questions, take plenty notes. If there is not a branch of the ISUPK in your city, ask about how to get one there. Follow the ISUPK, you understand, on social media networks is not part of being in school. You must attend classes, you understand? And with that, I'm going to say, Yahweh Shemar Thabah Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to the brothers, Barakatah to the hey, Salakia. I want to give a shout out to my brother, you know what I'm saying? He jumped in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Jason Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? My big boy Jake, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this brother into school, you understand? So it was good that the brother popped in here into the chat, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Barakatham to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar Thabah Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Shalom.